Let's face it, almost everybody is a member of one group or another. Teachers have groups.
You sit in the back of the room and
well, that's maybe because he's not interested in mathematics.
Taking 654,
The police are a group.
the officer will consider any set pattern of delinquency on the part of the minor.
And you probably have a group of friends you like to hang around with.
I know, can't even dance.
What do you guys want to find Jimmy?
majority win. How much? 5 residents. 5.
Maybe you're even a member of a club, a car club, or a gang. Actually, when you think about it, there must be thousands of different kinds of groups. For example, the Scouts. They're certainly a group.
With chains sometimes on one link.
People who like to ride bikes, well, they join bike groups. Businessmen join business groups. They join the Optimists, Kiwanis, Lions, Rotary. People with a cause or a gripe join demonstration groups and march around together. In fact, as you well know, all the students at your school are part of one group, and students at another school are part of another group. Now, anybody who doesn't think that's true has never been to a ball game. The guys on your team are the good guys. They're in your group. And the guys on the other team, they're the bad guys. Even though all these groups we've seen are different, in some ways, they're very much the same. Because all groups have some of the same influence on people who join them. That's right. Just by joining a group, any group, certain things happen to you personally that change you. And that change can range from being very good for you to very terrible. For example, let's look at what goes on when people get together. Of course, different groups get together for different reasons, don't they?
I'm going to show you how to do the square knot. Okay, now, if anybody...
When scouts get together, they learn scouting. And teachers? Well, they probably talk about teaching.
Particular language class is diametrically opposed to what's happening in your class. How can you explain this kind of behavior?
Demonstrators get together to march for their cause. Maybe you and your friends just get together to kill some time. In any case, whenever any group gets together, it's a special time. It's a break from routine. It's a chance to get out for a while. A chance to do something different.
That's a guy, man. Imperial? Yeah. Air conditioning? Yeah.
In other words, one of the main reasons we join most groups is because we think it's going to be interesting or fun. If being part of a group is fun, then it's easy to understand why people like to stay in their groups. When you first join a group, you hope the other people will like you, so they'll let you stay. And to make sure you don't do anything wrong and maybe get yourself kicked out, most people look around, see how everybody else is acting, and then they try to act the same way. In other words, people in groups imitate one another. Look how these demonstrators have their arms raised the same way. Look how these fans are imitating one another for the camera. Look how these businessmen are dressed. Don't they sort of look alike? Now, nobody told them how to dress, They just picked it up by watching one another. The same thing is true with this bike club. It's almost like they're wearing the same uniform, isn't it? Of course, sometimes your group demands that you wear a uniform, like the Boy Scouts. Or cheerleaders. They certainly wear uniforms. Or the police. Their uniforms even get inspected. Even some car clubs or gangs wear uniforms. If you were a member of this club, what the club is really telling you is that they demand that you imitate the other members. They may make up rituals just to test how willing you are to go along. In fact, that brings us to something else that groups want from you. Loyalty.
Bunko, man. That's what I did to get you.
If you go to a certain school, you're supposed to root for your team, aren't you? People tell you that your school is the best. If you go to another school, that school is supposed to be the best. Your club is number one. Your gang is the toughest. Your friends are the funniest, or the smartest, or the ones with the most cool. In other words, every group you join likes to have you believe that it is the best. That's how they get you to be loyal. And when you're loyal, it's easy to believe that what your group does is all right. Any group that gets in your way, well, they're probably wrong.